We are back with our GMA cover story. Brittney Griner, the WNBA star who spent several months in a Russian prison as she gets ready to release her new memoir. It's called Coming Home. And Brittney's sitting down with us exclusively for a 2020 special that airs next week. And we have now for you a preview. This is the first time you are sitting down like this to tell your story. February 15th, 2022, the day you left home and things would never really be the same. Brittney, are you ready? So you reached down because you've been told to go through your bag and you felt
the cartridge.
What were you thinking at that moment when you felt that and had to bring it out?
My life is over right here.
Had you ever brought cannabis?
No.
Before into Russia? Had you?
Never.
There are people who say, come on, how did you not know that you had cartridges in your luggage? What do you say to the skeptics? You've just been told you're going to be 9 years in a penal colony, one of the worst prisons in Russia.
I was just so scared for everything because there's just so much unknown. There was a huge knife sitting on the table, and I was just like, no, this is gonna be a ride. You gotta do what you gotta do to survive. The mattress had a huge blood stain on it. I had no soap, no toilet paper. That was the moment where I just felt less than a human.
There were times that you felt like, let me just end it.
Yeah, just, I didn't think I could get through what I needed to get through.
Brittney Griner, Robin Roberts.
I'm going to ask you about where your life is right now. Who's the BG in front of me right now?
Prisoner in Russia. Wednesday night, May 1st on ABC. And stream on Hulu.
We covered so many topics, including what life was like in prison, how she felt. At one point, she was like, am I ever going to get home, especially when Ukraine was invaded? And we really got behind the scenes with folks to talk about that controversial swap, the prisoner swap with the so-called merchant of death. Merchant of death.
Victor Boot.
Victor Boot. He was called the Merchant of Death. She heard about the controversy too, and everyone, wanted Paul Whelan to be part of that exchange. She said she got on the plane thinking that Paul Whelan was going to be on that plane too when they were being released. And when they closed the door on the plane, she was like, she realized, oh my gosh, he's not a part of it. But she and her wife, Rochelle, have done this remarkable work in a campaign. It's called Bringing Our Families Home. That's to help with the efforts to free other detainees that are being held all across.
Yeah, they're in this together.
They are in this together, and it's really, and she's heard how people were very upset. And someone said to me that
that's not on her.
This is what someone said. I'm glad you said that, George. Someone said you can be angry and upset that Paul Whelan was not part of the. Yes, you can be upset. But how can you be upset that an American was able to come home? You can have one with the other.
Have both feelings.
Yeah, exactly like that. And you can see more of the special. The entire special airs Wednesday, May 1st at 10 p.m., 9 Central, and it streams the next day on Hulu.
So emotional.
Yeah. It really was.
Thanks, Robin.